after graduating with your diploma, there's this church where maybe you were doing your third year practical ministry, and they realize the potential that you have, and they want to give you $300 a month, and that Prince of Peace will only be giving you 500 shillings, 5,000 a month, 5,000 per month. What do you think about it? Because you have a family, wife, kids, your father, your mother, brothers.
You know, to be sincere, I want to say that it's going to be a challenge, but what I see is that my real desire is to see Bunga change, is to come back and see that there are changes in Bunga, so that it's going to take me time to be in God's presence and ask God what is the real need for me to be in. I have to see that I am doing, so that what I desire to see Bunga change. I don't desire to earn money, because I know that God will be doing very many things in my life. It's not only a stranger. God will be using me in different ways.
What do you want to see change in the world?
The change I want to see in Bunga is that there are very many people who still go to church and they live saved. And very many widows and orphans who are not getting help. So those are changes that at least I would like to see God helping us to change them.
Have you ever tried evangelism or sharing with them? Now, what are you doing about the change now? What are you doing about the change now? The change that you'd like to see. What are you doing about it now?
When I was in high school, I would like to join up as Christian Union and go for hospital ministry, pray for those who are sick in the evening when we went home. So we did some counseling, like talking to them, maybe telling them that God loves them. And that's what I do when I'm having some fun with my fellow friends and even fellow other boys and even some old people. I talk to them and we speak the word of wisdom, maybe changing words of how we can change the community, and how we can see the generation that we are in now to change in the future. That is what I try to do in time and time.
Is your family supporting your vision? Have you shared with them? Have you shared with your pastor? Have you shared with your youth pastor about your vision?
I want to say that with my youth pastor, yes, I've shared with him. And I can say I've also shared my vision with the senior pastor's wife. She knows a bit of that vision. And also Callisto, talked to the three, except my father, I've also talked to my mom about it. Because late I was called by my uncle. I hope you know the man who married my aunt, who he buried my life. He called me that I may go and join Kenya Army. And I told him that I'm not interested. I'm looking to join a ministry. I was desiring to see myself being used in the church. And 2 weeks later, my mother told me that there's a brother of my father who is OCPD, I don't know in names. It's called Ochinya Benatan. So he told me that he wants to recruit me in the area. So I told my mom that I'm not ready. I'm waiting for what pastor told me that he will look toward after school. He knows what God will help us to do this. So I told him, let me see what God is going to do with me. And even if that's not going to come, I'm still going to serve in this church. Even if they're not going to take me anywhere, I'm going to be here. So that is how I talk to them, and they have always looked unto me as if I'm not focused. I don't see anything because day in, day out, I'm just in Prince of Peace. Nothing is coming out after school. So I've always insisted to be in the church and to work in the church. No matter what they're telling me, I've always insisted to be here.
So it's only the senior pastor that you've not shared with your vision.
Yes, it's only the same. I shared with the senior pastor's wife, and I was just happy with that. I thought that was enough.
Oh no.
What made you think that is the person to write the recommendation, not the senior pastor?
So I knew that maybe she will maybe give you some hint of what I said. Yeah, so that's why I just said the pastor's family maybe have some of my vision. She was so familiar with me, and we used to speak a lot. So she was my best friend. I talked to her most of the time. She encouraged me, and that's why I was so strong in going towards to know the ministries. Because before I start for my exams, she asked me whether if I get an A, could I change my mind to go to the university? Or if I get a C, could I just go there because now I have not attained the A? So I told her, even if I get an A, I would love to go for the ministry.
What's the meaning of salvation to you?
Salvation to me is knowing Christ and living like He lived, and doing what God, living right with God, and bringing change, preaching the word of God, and bringing change with the change that I have received from Christ.
Any questions?
No.
John? Right. Okay, thank you.
I asked him